All right. So you said love, loyalty, trust, respect.
Correct.
Where are you gonna find that?
Where are you gonna find
I mean, I don't say that to be cynical. I'm just saying, like,
You know where you're gonna find.
where should a man go to find that?
You know where you're gonna find that?
Where am I gonna find that, dog?
Pushing a shopping cart down the vegetable aisle.
Oh shit! I
Pushing-
thought you was gonna talk about homeless people
No,
for
no.
a second. I'm like, hey man, relax, bro. I
No.
mean, hey, they people too.
But no, are they?
So, hey,
No, you're
man,
absolutely right.
just
No,
chill.
you're absolutely right. No, yeah, pushing a shopping cart pushing a shopping cart down the vegetable aisle. That's where you're gonna meet a nice young lady. You know, I
Okay.
I
Grocery store.
overheard a conversation the other day that a young man was having regarding his online dating application, and he, I guess, wasn't on there anymore, or may have had some type of a mishap, and he wasn't able to utilize it anymore.
Mhm.
And he was expressing dismay and sadness, and he was very concerned. Like, where am I going to meet women? Like, where am I going to meet a nice young lady? Where, you know, how am I going to get laid? Things like that. And I didn't chime in to try to give him any advice because I don't like giving unsolicited advice. But in my head, I was like, dude, like at the grocery store, that's where you should be meeting a nice young lady. At the grocery store.
What makes you so confident in saying that?
Tried and true.
All right,
Tried
I'll,
and true.
I'll take your word for it, dog.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really want to meet a woman in a lounge, at a bar, at the club. I mean, unless you do. I personally don't. I personally
Nah.
don't. But some people do, and that's fine. And I'm not judging people that do or don't. And I'm not judging, and I'm saying this both for men and women. I'm saying I don't think a woman should be trying to meet a man at a bar. I don't think a woman should be trying to meet a man at a club. And I don't think vice versa, a man should be looking for a woman in those settings either. I don't think that, I think if you're looking for something long term and you're looking to create a future and a family and things of that nature, I don't think that's the right place to go look for something like that. That doesn't really make any sense. That's like buying a race car where you're trying to conserve gasoline. It just doesn't make any sense.
I feel that, man. And I'm going to tell y'all a story. All right.
Sure.
This man right here, he knows that I don't go to bars, I don't go to no clubs and shit like that. But I went anyways, man.
Yeah,
I
bro.
went anyways. I don't drink either. So we was chilling, right? You know, catching up with one of his homies at the bar. And, you know, I never been to one before. That was my first time. And I was just like, this is just like weird. Like, this is a weird vibe for me. I don't drink. And then
Everybody was like blowing smoke in your cigarette smoke in your face.
yeah, we were in the fucking smoking area.
The smoking
too.
patio. Yeah. I was like, what,
And-
Ollie? Like just blowing smoke all over your face. I'm sorry, dude.
And you remember, right? The fucking there was this white girl, right?
Why does she have to be white?
I mean, that's just what she was, man.
Okay.
And she came up to me,
I remember this.
and I'm like, you know, I'm obviously gonna be like the only black person in there.
We were in
'cause-
Orange County, so yeah, you were
yeah, it's Orange
only
County, man.
you
So
were the only black guy there. That's true.
and she's asking me like where I'm from, and she's like apologizing for being white. She keeps hugging me. It is like some weird shit going on, man. And she's telling me where she works. She's like, oh my God, like I like helping everybody. You know, I want to help everybody, including black people. And I'm like, yeah, yo, man,
Yeah, and I was like, dude, you
this
should
is
help him.
So weird.
I was like,
bro.
you should help him by sucking his dick. If you really want to help him.
Oh,
No, but really though, that was disgusting to me. It was gross. The girl was very drunk.
was
Let's
so
start with
weird.
that. She was pretty drunk.
She was.
But I will say that, you know, it was just bizarre to see that form of like human interaction in front of me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing because, yeah, there was this, you know, nice young lady who happened to be white, and she was apologizing profusely to you because she was white.
This
She
is
felt
weird.
so much white
Weird
guilt.
vibe.
She felt so much white guilt, and she felt the need to. She was crying. I don't know if you remember that, but she was crying.
A little bit.
Yeah, she was.
A little bit. It was
just
really creepy.
theatrics. It was just. It was awful. It was awful. I mean, I tried tuning her out for a while because she was standing there talking to you for
Yeah,
quite a while.
It took kind of a long time to get
Yeah.
her out of my face.
Yeah, so that's definitely not a place you want to meet a young lady. Because clearly, for example, that young lady is incredibly confused as to who she is as a human being. She doesn't take herself seriously. She has no pride in who she is or where her family comes from. She has no problem coming up to a stranger and making him feel uncomfortable because he's black. It's like, why would you point that out? Why, if you were actually believed in equality, then you would treat people with respect.